Okay, hello everybody. I'm back with Simon Bates, and we're going to have a look at this new WoodStone Vintage AF, make sure I get it all right, alto saxophone all the way from Japan. So a little bit of background briefly, and then we'll let Simon do his thing with it. WoodStone became well known to us for their ligatures and their reeds, which actually I found when I was over in Japan and wanted to get some back into the UK, and Dorks took them into stock. And so we've worked with them for a good number of years now. And recently we've started getting their saxophones through the tenor we started with. And now we've got the alto in this vintage, sort of unlacquered, you know, aged look, shall we say. So it's very much along the lines of a vintage design. So there's lots of Selma references in there, let's just be honest about it. And they've kind of taken some of those things and applied them to obviously a modern horn. But let's have a little play, and then maybe we can talk through some of those bits and see how it makes you feel.
Okay.
So it's interesting, we talk about this sometimes when we do these videos, that sometimes certain saxophones kind of lend or lead you in a particular way, and is that the same with this for you?
I'd say, I mean, it feels, it looks, it responds like a Mark VI, updated. Yeah, I mean, it looks beautiful. It feels good to play.
It's different to what you're used to.
It is, yes. It's very different to what I'm used to. My 875s are a beefier saxophone. It feels a little more delicate to me, but that's not always a bad thing.
No,
you know, I'm a big bloke, 6'4", so perhaps I have different requirements to most people. But yeah, it's definitely a fantastic horn. It's beautifully. The tone is very even across the ranges, yeah, it's a nice all-rounder, I'd say. It's
got a very cool kind of sound to it as well. There's a little bit of darkness there, a little bit of brightness, but it's not a live zingy thing, is it? It's more rich, centred. So, I mean, there are little things, they put these special alloy screws here on the neck. You can actually buy those separately, and a lot of people add them onto their hooters. And as we've talked about on other videos, the H2Z video, for example, you know, what weight you put at these points can affect how the instrument responds and resonates, maybe more to the player than the end user sat 20 yards away. But there's various Mark VI related things, the stays, how they've you know, done the tube, the pillars, and the neck is designed on a Mark VI neck as well. So there's obvious vibes of where they're going with that. Yeah, if you're looking for a Mark VI, and you can't find one you like, check one of these out, because actually it's a serious choice. Yeah, serious choice, and mechanically it will work a lot better. Yeah, that's very true. And intonation. Yes. Exactly, yeah, exactly. Okay, cool, well, give us a little bit more. This is a Mayer 7 as well, just that Simon's using.